Hi guys, today's reading is going to be very careful to strategically place the armpit. We're going to begin with what have been your steps? What does it look like? Now, it can't be a predictive video because it would be more of the resonation instead of predictive. So we are going to look at what you've been going through with the animal oracle. How have you proceeded in finding it, whatever it is, and what the transformation kind of looks like with descriptors. Okay, star card is there. Also the turkey was, and the dove is peace. This is like the temperance energy. One more shuffle for Libra. What has their path looked like? And then in the middle, we're going to ask for family, and we're going to just ask questions in this first one. Okay, thank you for joining. It is Sunday, and thank you for coming back. I always appreciate your presence. I appreciate all the donations and anybody who has supported the channel in the past. Thank you very much. It goes a long way because I'm a daily channel. I come here mostly every day. So I wanted to thank all of you for just supporting it as much as you possibly can. Even visiting is a gift when you come on Libra Light. So I want to thank you because it is returned and there is an energy exchange between us two. You can't read them in the reversals because they don't have the same meaning, but you have the hawk. Okay, so when this shows up, it means that everything is being spiritually watched when you have the hawk. Libra's taking, what I get with that is you're taking a higher than approach. Like a lot of you, strength card with the lion. A lot of you are taking a higher than approach. You're standing above the situation. So with the hawk, it's like I'm on the higher ground. I get to foresee the mountains, the sea. I get to look at the other seagulls, and I get to look at the other birds. It's something about that is you could be like awaiting the best kind of news for your situation, hoping for the best is also what that is. And then the lion, maintaining strength. The fort has been protected by this one lion. And Libra, that could be you. That could definitely be you with the lion. It's giving a lot of protection, a lot of angelic guidance. This is definitely guided. And then you have the horse. Can't read them in reversals. So this is about independence, this horse spirit. And the fact that you do not call on others for aid or assistance. You tend to be the very independent one. Freedom is yours. Okay. So you could be awaiting freedom, or some of you, your path has looked like that. It's been a lot of, I do this every day and I hold my head up high. And that's also the lion insignia. When you think about lions too on the Pride Land, they are very about knowing each and every animal that has stepped into that Pride Land. They know every species, every dialect that's been spoken. And I kind of see that here is you're a good surveyor of what the land has to bring you. Okay. So that's the path. You're guided by an ancestor with the hawk. That's like a father figure. So some of you could be getting closer to one, or you are the father figure. Maybe you're leading your kids in the right direction. And then we have lizard, pig spirit. It says, use your mind wisely. The other one is dream the world into being. So I'm taking it as advice to continue. The advice here is make your reality, it can't stay a wish forever. It has to come true somehow. And this one is usually a financial card. It's about using your pockets wisely and where you restore your time, where you put people in places in subject to your week, excuse me. And I think that you're getting prepared for that too. Preparing to have a better era is what it looks like. That could be financial. 38, 47 could be your age, and 39 with the moth spirit. You have death something. You've said bye-bye. You've said goodbye, and you've also walked something out of your life. And we're going to get a tarot card for each of these animals too in just a second, just to find out what you've been doing on the path. A lot of you too don't give your energy anymore to like lackadaisical approaches. You might be putting your energy in things that only give back, like you don't waste time. Okay, so we're going to get Cozy Witch and we'll continue here. And then you'll also get a whatever comes out today. I think I'm going to go the whatever comes out route in just a minute. Okay, use your mind wisely. What is that? What is use your mind wisely? It is the Six of Wands. So leading yourself to success, I think it's like wise who you choose, who your friends are, what you surround yourself with. Again, it's like a question of whether Libra has time for that type of thing. And maybe you carefully place your time too in accordance with your success. A lot of you are getting recognized. Six of Wands is a recognition card. It means you're being seen. You're being seen at work. You're being appreciated. You know, the Six of Wands is about success, and it talks about like true victories happening in your life. Six of Wands. Okay, beautiful. So that matches up with 47. What is dream the world into being? How does Libra even do that? Getting yourself, and it's sideways. It was tilted like that. Getting yourself out of a limiting belief. Maybe that like you're not fit for something, but you truly are. It's very restrictive, the Eight of Swords. So it talks about, well, maybe I actually can make this happen if I push a little bit or apply. Because if you applied yourself a little bit more, it might work in your favor, is what the tarot card is saying. So dream the world into being. You might have to push for something that you want as well in the coming week, next 7 days. Eight of Swords is restriction. We're coming out of that. Highest advice if Libra wants to remove themselves from that. You have an upright Six of Pentacles. Taurus feelings, Taurus energy. Got to be generous and very sweet back to yourself. Give yourself time. Give yourself also, maybe you have to recognize yourself because other people view you in the Six of Wands. And as you can see, her friends are waiting for her reaction after the coat has been put on. They're all secretly cheering in the Six of Wands story here. And when she puts it on, she doesn't really see the acclaim. She just has to turn around. So I think that's cute in Cozy Witch because one friend is even holding a cell phone to take a picture of her friend in the orange coat. And Libra, I think you're in the orange, which is sacral. A lot of you might need to like listen to sacral frequencies to activate that zone if it has been disabled too in the past. And then you got a lot of orange cards too. The lizard is orange in the background. Okay. So it could be like something about your sacral chakra. Maybe it hasn't been activated in a while, and that's okay. We learn to turn it back on through watching readings. Okay, so you have the Seven of Wands. You could be guarded after surrendering post-breakup or like post-disconnection from somebody. I think you're learning too that you can trust yourself again. There are many options. There are many things that you could do to change your situation. And two, it doesn't have to be the same way it's always been done. It can be done in a different way. You might have to too. So we'll see to that. It's saying here that the death produced options because that's literally what happened here. The path is showing you put an end to something, which is the death card. It's the moth. And you are creating options, or some of you just see them better now. And that doesn't mean people are bringing you offers. It just means you have a plethora of people in your life. You have a variance of choice, or there are choices to be taken. Like you have the opportunity to choose with the Seven of Cups. Some of you could be daydreaming too, or you could be like in a fantasizing mood because the card also means fantasy. Let's check what this is. And we have a couple questions to ask too. I want to ask why the horse is also here for those of you that maybe grew up around horses. Lion, what is the strength card? Ace of Swords, ending card of last night. Ending card of last night. I think it's like you're bringing the truth to others. You could be talking about your journey. Some of you could be speaking your truth out in the open because that's literally the Ace of Swords. It's just tiny in her hands. But you could be carrying the secret in your hands of success and wealth. A lot of you have been born with something you just have to go grab in this life. Yeah. I think on this path too, it taught you a lot of lessons about demeanor, like the way people have treated you. Could even be in family. A lot of you are learning to navigate through new family situations, or as a single parent, maybe you're learning to navigate through your truth. Ace of Swords. So let's see that. Can I see the horse too at the bottom of the deck? The horse is so beautiful, and it is a card about independence. It reads, freedom is yours, to remind you. If it didn't show up on camera, very good. What is freedom is yours? Clarify it with 3 cards, please, so I can explain to Libra. 2 popped out. You have the Four of Wands, relationship, or you're going to be gathering. This whole weekend could have been a gathering thing, or you were busy. Four of Wands. If you were hermiting, there's a King of Wands around you. We're going to clarify this DM energy. Sometimes it's just masculine. Divine masculine is really the Emperor. Okay, so we'll check out that. Gatherings and a masculine. I feel like there's a King of Wands around you. Okay, I do want to understand their personality, because the new person, if you guys notice, is quite faint in our readings. They carry usually a King of Cups to them, and this person looks like an earth sign on the outside. I just want to get to know your new person more. If that's all right with you. If that's all right. If it's gonna be a fight, then let's go outside. No, I'm just kidding. 10 of Cups. Could be happy. 8 of Pentacles. It could change your work or something that you do at work. A lot of you could be researching as well how to, maybe you're moving also a different locale in the United States, or if you're national, you might be moving to the United States for the first time or something like that. Maybe a lot of you want to go away and look up being an expat, like you want to live in another country with dual citizenship. Why am I getting a story about that? I don't know, because this one's like very multicultural. Cozy Witch has a lot of different races, ethnicities, and it's one of the most modern, I find, because when you use Rider-Waite, you don't see any tan skin when you use Rider-Waite. Queen of Pentacles. Yes. 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Hermit. Virgo is back. You might be afraid to slip into isolation again, and you really don't want that for yourself. Let's get a card if that had happened for some of you, if you don't want to slip back into isolation. Sunday energy going until the next week. Tomorrow is the 19th. Welcoming the 19th through the 25th. Welcoming the 19th through the 25th. Seahorse. And maybe, oh, my deck is upside down. No wonder. Okay, yeah, we should have checked on that. You have playful spirit. These last 2 are from the ocean, is a synchronicity when I shuffled. Both of them are from living in the ocean. So we asked if you felt like you were slipping back into hermit and you want to save yourself from going in that crack of death. So Dolphin says this and that are true. Number 20, watch and wait. 53 is the seahorse spirit. Maybe someone is like trying to connect to you through these totems and ancestor, or maybe your mom used to like dolphins, dolphin necklaces. Maybe they had paintings of dolphins in their house. Maybe one of you grew up in Miami, Florida, because this tends to be a lot of artwork in homes. Like they have a lot of pictures of sea life. I visited my aunt in Florida a long time ago. I was a small girl, maybe 3 or 4. And I remember just seeing lots of paintings of seahorses and like this, but on t-shirts in Miami. 53 and 20. These are 2 very playful, like iconic archetypes. It talks about like opening up the heart chakra and being playful. Specifically, the dolphin is about having fun and being comedic and getting ready to laugh. And both of these are very much about that essence. 53 and 20 could be your age. You could be in your 20s. I'm getting someone here who's at least 28. That kind of resonated with that portion. You could be exactly 28 this year. Can I see what that means? Because I don't understand if Libra feels like they're going to hermit, is that saying that they really shouldn't hide the fact that you're very playful or hide that portion of your personality with the dolphin? Because a lot of people need access and to see that beauty about you. Man or woman, like they need to see this. So don't hermit is why the Virgo card came out, or you could have been dealing with a past Virgo. Okay, this is what I want to ask. What is a card for an ex and an incoming person in accordance to Libra? Thank you. One is the highest pointed, like leaving, koi, and it was reversed again. Hold up. I'm sorry. This whole deck was upside down even when I was shuffling it again. Um, to go point blank, because it says there is always enough, the koi, 36 years old. Maybe something began then, or your awakening started at 36. For a lot of people, it starts in the 30s. It starts right as you turn 33, or right when you turn 36, where it is spawned from a catalyst moment that occurs in your life. Okay, it starts from something like that. So it says here that being a hermit has served its time and its purpose, and it's not meant for you to live there always. You're supposed to move on, and there's more than enough to go around. There is always enough. Let's clarify that with a tarot card, because this is the path reading, and I just want to see if you do something like different this week. What's the advice for the week? Don't stay in the Four of Cups, and it was sideways. Four of Cups is about thinking about your missed opportunities over and over again. Don't do it, because there's something new coming in. And I feel that a lot of you guys maybe need to give it a chance, or just a little bit more time. Maybe have a little more patience. Knight of Pentacles upright. Virgo. That's long-term, committal. You could be waiting for a person like that, but don't look at the past person as I might have to go back to them or something like that, because Four of Cups sideways is a missed opportunity still. I think what you need to do is like surrender that up, or surrender that person. Can I get a card for that feeling? Thank you. We have the World upright, number 21. To the 10 of Pentacles, High Priestess, 2 of Pentacles, the Emperor, there's the person you need to meet. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Queen of Swords. And then we're brought back to the same card we started with. 10 of Pentacles, High Priestess. A lot of you, you'll meet this person when you walk into a career you feel safe at. Like Libra, I do see your card is like standing up for your beliefs. I think you'll meet this person at a time when you don't really like have time for romance anymore as well. Or maybe you welcome them. For those of you that are single right now, you might be welcoming them through all of, look at this orange. A lot of the time you've spent alone after a breakup, because the world is like finishing it out with somebody, right? And then this card says there is always enough. So it's like you have to believe in the journey. Look how she's walking in the park. And then this card over here talks about there's always going to be enough for everybody. There's always going to be enough for me, the Libra. So it's like I get the message from these two, like the sacral, the dress, and the fish. Because that's color therapy when you do it on the table. Can I get a card for that message? As Libra completed a really big overcoming of a person, place, or action, or some of you went through a divorce with a person and you're letting them go. Thank you. King of Swords. There could be like you became a King of Swords through that too, and you speak your truth nonstop. I think that's when you meet the person. They could be a incoming Gemini. Aquarius could be the future person. You got a Capricorn. 6 of Wands is Leo. 4 of Cups is Pisces and Cancer for me. So a little bit of the water signs too. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Gemini. I said Gemini. Lovers. Could be like, that's like a heavy air sign too. Show me the Lovers card. Who do you mean by the Lovers? Page of Cups. Kicking Page of Cups. An apology. And then the Sun. Could be like, I get this is like inspired though, again, to do something different. You see how she's about to paint on the blank page? She's about to paint on the blank page before her. Open Up the Dirty Window, which is a song by Natasha Bedingfield. And it's like, you get to paint it differently this time. And you get to do it on your own terms. So, whoa. Okay, if you guys notice, I don't really look down anymore. Like, I don't report to you every bottom of the deck card anymore. But look at that. Lovers and lovers. Gemini. There's a soulmate. I don't know why I get this, but I feel like this person is very, very close to you. And it's not going to be hard to look for them. They're going to appear. 2 lovers cards, doubled up on the lovers, please. Thank you. We have the 5 of chalices, the 5 of cups. It could be a water sign, a person who's regretful they didn't take their chance with you in the past. So I think they liked you before. And this person could be returning for a second chance. Could be someone you dated, Libra, where you really liked them back too. And you guys never got to date each other. 5 of cups. 8 of Pentacles. They could be working right now too. Fresh 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I want to thank you guys. I will be returning with a new love video. I do want to mix it with family. I was going to do it in this one, but I think I have to do it in the next one because we ran out of time. I'll see you then.